everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Micah, and today I thought I would do something fun, and I thought I would talk about 10 book characters that, if fiction interposed with the real world, that I would have in my wedding party. Now, I've been married for 4 years, had a great wedding, but I saw some sort of TikTok about weddings or something like that the other day, and it gave me this idea. So we're going to talk about fictional characters I would have in my wedding party. So I kind of came to this decision based on how I chose the people who were in my actual wedding party. People who I loved, people who were supportive and just like were happy, wanted to hype me up and happy for this next stage in my life. And then, people who, if anyone who's got married will know that there's a lot involved in planning a wedding, and people that will be happy to help and, willing to go on adventures and just have a good time. So that's kind of my criteria for it. So this is for in no particular order, and my actual wedding party was really small, but we're going to pretend that am going to have a big wedding in this fictional universe because my wedding was actually really small. But we'll pretend for the sake of the video that I'm going to have a huge wedding party. So let's jump into it. So first person in the wedding party is going to be Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. Let's talk about why. Okay, so first of all, Sam is loyal. He will do whatever he needs to help you for your big day. He's down for adventure. He loves Mr. Frodo, and I think that if I was his friend, he would love me too, so he would hype me up. And if we're in a world where I'm friends with Samwise Gamgee, Gollum's in the mix. If Gollum tries to steal the ring during the ceremony, Sam's gonna kick his butt. But also this could be dangerous because Sam is like the man amongst men, so I might fall in love with him. But we might have my best friend's wedding type of situation. We'll see. But Sam would be a great person to have in your wedding party. And I forgot to mention this, but I am doing it. I'm not doing the traditional like women on one side, men on the other. Because in my actual wedding party, my best man of honor, I had a man in that position for my wedding. So we're going to do, whoever fits the bill rather than based on their gender. Okay, next up, it's going to be Moore from A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series. So for Moore, she would definitely hype me up. She's like, you look beautiful, you're awesome, you and your husband, you're going to have a great life. She would hype me up 100%. She has great style. She'd make sure that wedding dress looked good. She'd tell me if it wouldn't, making sure the bridesmaids and I guess, would it be bridesmen? The bridesmen outfits are on point, making sure the decorations are on point. She's going to make sure that it's a stylish affair. And she really values found family, so she's really going to embrace this new part of like me incorporating my husband into my family. So she's going to be really down for that. So Moore from ACOTAR would be a great bridesmaid. Then we have Joyce from A Thursday Murder Club. So she is an older lady. She's seen plenty of weddings. She knows what works and what doesn't. She loves a good time. She loves some wine. She loves some good food. We're going to have a good time at whatever event we're at. She's going to be down for it. But also, and she loves adventure. She'll be like, okay, let's go do this like wild thing for your bachelorette party. Let's do it. But she's really classy. She'll keep me classy and she'll keep me grounded, which, that's what every bride needs for their wedding day. Next one is Rambo, not Rambo Sylvester Stallone, but Rambo from In the Lives of Puppets. I'm currently reading this book. I have not finished, but I can already tell it's going to be a 5-star book. I absolutely adore it. So Rambo, he is a little vacuum. He's like a Roomba, but he's sentient. He can talk. He is hilarious. He will make sure everyone has a good time. He will also hype me up. Let's see, what else will he do? He's a vacuum. So he's going to clean up all the mess. It's really important. That's the part of the wedding that no one wants to do. So he's going to be really important. So Rambo for sure. Then we have Hugo from Under the Whispering Door. Okay, Hugo's going to give great life advice. What Hugo does is he kind of ferries people to the afterlife. He helps them come to terms with things. He's going to give me great life advice, great marriage advice, how to switch from that single life to that married life. He's going to keep me grounded. And he loves to make tea and treats. So, like, my bridal shower will be amazing. All the treats will be great. So, he's going to bring an awesome, he's going to be a great addition to this wedding party. Then we have Linus from the House in the Cerulean Sea. He's really focused. He's task oriented, so he'll make sure we don't get too far off. But he will be there to remind me that, hey, yeah, we're completing this task, we're doing this planning, but don't forget the big picture, that we're here to celebrate you and your husband and your love. So he'll keep me grounded on that. And he has a great sense of humor. If things go wrong, he's going to come up with something really funny to say. And also, talking about the House in the Cerulean Sea, there's a lot of children in that book. All of them would be like, either they'd be ushers, they'd be the flower girl. Talia would be the flower girl. Chauncey, he would definitely be an usher for sure. He would love to take people to their seats because he wants to be a doorman basically when he grows up. So he'd love to show people where to sit, and then all the other kids could do whatever they felt creativity. So that whole family would be a great addition to my wedding. Then we have Alice Cullen from Twilight. She's a great planner. Everything will be perfect. It'll be beautiful. Now, she sometimes might ignore what I want, just like she ignored what Bella wants. But in the end, it'll come out looking good, and I won't really care as much because I'm just happy on the day. But she'd be great. Then we have Nathaniel Thorne from Sorcery of Thorns. He's a magician. He's going to add some flair. Okay, there's going to be some really cool effects at my wedding. Grand entrance, butterflies or something beautiful are going to shoot out as I walk out. Perfect. He's going to add some flair. He's going to bring some sense of humor. It's going to be a good time. His demon servant, Silas, he's the one who's going to be doing all the real work. But just like Joyce and more, he has style. He's going to make sure it stays classy. And just like Alice, he would probably ignore what I wanted. But Nathaniel / Silas, they'd make sure stuff had some flair and some class to it. And they'd probably argue about it. And Nathaniel really appreciates, just like more, that found family, how important of an event this is. Then we have Fluter Flam from the Prydain Chronicles. And this is, I've talked about this before, if you've ever seen Black Cauldron, that Disney movie. That's actually based off a book in that series, but the book series is 10 out of 10. All right, so he's trying to be a traveling bard. He's going to provide the music. It might not be very good music, but it's going to mean a lot because he's my bestie. He's my friend. He's going to provide the music. He loves an adventure, so he's down to do some wedding planning, do some non-traditional things. He's going to hype me up. He's going to provide the music. Awesome. He's a great member to have in the wedding party. And then we have Liesel from the Book Thief. Okay, she has a great sense of humor, so she can kind of keep you grounded, laugh when the wedding planning gets stressful. She loves adventure, and, she's so good with writing. She is going to give the best bridesmaid speech ever. And she also appreciates found family, so she's going to be, so happy to come together with me and my husband as part of this event. So there you have it. Those are the book characters that I would have in my wedding if we lived in a universe where you could talk to book characters. It'd be a pretty interesting wedding party. It'd be a lot of fun, a lot of support, lots of classiness, a lot of classy, tasteful people in my wedding party. And also some interesting folks as well. So there you have it. That's what I would have in my wedding if, fictional characters could come to life. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know of any fictional characters that you think would be an awesome person to have in your wedding party. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.